What's going on, everyone? I'm your host, Todd Crux. I'm joined by.
What's up, nerds? I'm Kohga Nightbane.
Okay, so I looked up to see what the contracts were to remind myself. And as soon as I saw the descriptions, I remembered both of those contracts, and I remembered I hated doing them
Yeah,
because one's kind of simple. It's don't get caught while you're taking out the three targets, which for the most part that one can be easy. It's just
sure.
it can just be a lot of trial and error at times.
Yeah,
But the other one, I remember whenever I did on my personal playthrough, I did not enjoy it at all because
yeah.
you have to follow like another thief to the target. And the issue I had with it was as I was following the thief, he would just randomly jump off the buildings and die.
Yep,
And as you're following, and because you have to follow him to the target, if he dies, you fail the mission.
yep.
So I would rather do those two on my own time
Yeah,
because I did get very frustrated with both of them because even though the first one again it's one of those things where it's just trial and error. I remember I had issues where I killed a guy, no one was around, but I still somehow failed because the target detected me when I killed him.
yep.
Which that could just be bad luck on my part, but I'd rather deal with the having to
It's like
restart.
you decapitate him, his head rolls down the street, and his head just says, "Guards, I've been murdered."
Yeah, but at least like with this one, I know this might take a couple attempts just because flying
I
mechanics
mean,
in
I
this
can
game.
understand why it would, but you gotta admit this is cool.
Oh yeah, no, this one is
Hope
fun.
your idea works, because we're nearly out of time.
Listen close, Enzio. You're going to want to fly from fire to fire. The heat of each one you pass over should lift you back up in the air again. Bene.
Careful, though. There's archers out on the roofs tonight. Avoid those arrows, or it will be a short trip.
I wish there was some way I could use my sword while flying these things. Well, you do have your feet free. If you get close enough without taking an arrow in the head, maybe you could kick them off the building. Nice.
It's now or never, amico mio.
Please tell me that's actually something you can do.
Kick people off, yes.
Awesome.
So if you have this game on Xbox or PlayStation, so if you want to get if you want to achievement hunt or
The flying demon.
whatever, you can there is an achievement for kicking guards off.
I love it.
And because if we go like this, see,
That was
so
amazing.
yeah, there is an achievement for if you kick guards off off the rooftops.
Amazing.
And it's just trying to get the right pathing to the target location.
Yeah.
I think because of oh no, well, I was gonna say at least I don't have to do this one as a take no damage.
Yeah, yeah.
Ow. Kya. Oh, it's a devil!
Yeah. Shoot the flying demon!
What was that?
Don't worry. Probably just kids with firecrackers. Come, it's your move.
So whenever I was first doing this, I remember I never saw this ladder right here.
Oof.
I saw the ladder over on that side though. So I kept trying to go around to that ladder until I finally realized, oh, I'm stupid.
Stop! Signore, don't drink that!
You are too late. The Doge is dead.
What? Carlo?
Apologies, Signore. But you should have listened to me when you had the chance. Seems you have failed, assassin.
Forgive me, Signore. I tried.
Why? What was it all for?
Power grab.
Assassino! Assassino! He's killed the Doge! The Doge is dead!
Oi, Carlo, get your ass back here, boy. See, I was expecting more attempts on the other one.
It seems.
Mhm.
We kill thinking it's best for us. Do we not, Messer Ezio?
I do this not for myself. Compio questo sacrificio per il bene superiore. Requiescat in pace.
You killed me? You killed me?
If only he said that Carlo was the one who poisoned him.
Yeah, if he had said the name.
Okay, who's next? Who's next?
Yeah.
Who's next? Oh. Oi, you had to wait your turn.
You turd?
Bye, guy. Oh, wait. Bye, guys.
There's a classic problem in video games.
Running up the walls.
No, missing the doorway.
Ah. Infrequent flyer. Codex page acquired. Sequence 8 complete. So do we want to do the other ones?
It's your call, dude. Your let's play.
Yep. Because that was only like 9 minutes.
I mean, worst case scenario, you just stitch this episode onto the previous one.
That is very true. I could do that. Because I was honestly expecting more attempts on the actual flying portion of it.
You're just too good, man.
Yep.
Were you expecting to be so damn good?
No, not really. But actually, we can do that. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to grab a special gift from Leonardo. And then we're going to get, I think it's going to be the last.
You're alive! Is it true? They say you killed the Doge. I was trying to save him, Leonardo.
Whatchamacallit.
I failed. And now I'm the most wanted man in Venezia. Well,
Alas, assassin seal.
It's Carnevale in Venezia. This is the time when everybody goes without a face.
That's why I'm here. Do you have a mask I can wear?
Of course. Somewhere in here.
Grazie, amico mio. And I have something for you.
Oh, more of the codex. Aha. This one's quite complex. It's a new design, my friend. A mechanism for your wrist, but not a blade. In fact, it seems to be a kind of arma da fuoco, but as small as a hummingbird.
Is that possible?
I have no idea. Let's build it and find out.
Can we talk about how screwed Ezio would be if he didn't know Leonardo?
Extremely.
Because, like legitimately.
So, we now have a gun. There we go.
That is insanely cool.
Yep. And here's the funny part. This is about 5 years too early.
Yeah. I mean, hey, all the better for it, right?
Well, actually, around this time, China just have been working on gunpowder. They don't. Yeah. It's probably like one or two more sequences, and we'll be within the time frame when
Ma certo. But I'm sure you returned.
European countries started using guns
About this terrible new dodge
or gunpowder.
Marco Barbarico. Then you'll want to speak with your friend Antonio. I've seen him quite a bit lately at a mutual friend's. I'd look for him there, in the Dorsoduro district, to the south. Ask for Sister Theodora.
Sister?
Well, in a way. Yes, sister. And Ezio, you can't be carrying weapons out there today.
Grazie, Leonardo. Now, about that mask.
It's just a paper bag.
I wish.
Could you imagine?
All right, so
Marco Barbarigo. Although his brother Agostino was destined for greatness, Marco left his mark on Venetian history as well. A tyrant since he was barely old enough to walk, whatever Marco wanted, he got. There are records here for jewels, entire fleets of ships, all paid for by his family and all ordered directly from him. And then there's his personal life. Apparently, Marco's wife, Carlotta, used to be married to his bodyguard, Dante Moro. Dante was captain of the city guard and heir to one of the most prestigious families in Venezia. Marco was supposedly his close friend, right? But get this. Marco decides he wants Carlotta. In the Catholic religion, marriage is till death do us part. And Marco's a good Catholic. So, he hires a hit on Dante. Dante gets stabbed 3 times in the body and once in the head. But he doesn't die. He recovers with severe brain damage. Dante becomes like a child. So, what does Marco do? Well, he hires Dante as his personal bodyguard, and he gets him to sign a confession annulling the marriage. Marco takes Carlotta and keeps Dante as his personal slave. What a lovely fella.
jeez.
Wow.
I actually never listened to that one, so that
Wow. Just wow.
Yep. So we're gonna do the grab this codex page, do the yeah.
Like, what the hell?
I wanted your wife. But honestly, that sounds familiar. Like that, is it David? Or was it? Yeah, I think it was David. And in the Bible, I think it was King David was in love with a woman who was already married. So he sent her husband to war, and when he died, he married her.
Yeah, it's a story I imagine is played out time and time again.
Yeah, what's messed up is I'm pretty sure it's also because since it is still somewhat a historical fiction, we can say with
Yeah.
some certainty that yeah, no, that happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or at the very least, that's what we believe happened.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to here. Van braces, chest guard. Okay, so we're just missing the Miscalas Pauldron. Any new weapons? No.
Send me your amici.
Alright. Let's do this next I think yeah, last Assassin's Den.
We're nearly done with this.
Yep. We still have I think it's a total of 12 memory sequences. Or 13.
Hmm.
I know once we get the Master Assassin armor, we never have to worry about the armor getting damaged again. Because if I remember correctly, the history with the with Altair's armor is that Altair used the Apple of Eden that he had to learn like to gain knowledge from it.
Mm-hmm.
And he used like one of the main things was he made the armor, which was extremely light yet extremely durable, which sounds weird because if you want something to be more durable, it typically has to be heavier.
You were right. There was something in the haystack, you feminuccia.
I'm tired of your jokes. This
Wait.
isn't funny. I could have been killed.
By that.
You don't take our work seriously.
He had a point.
Leave me alone.
Okay, I remember this one. I might get a little heated.
Leave me alone.
Oh no.
Not in this part yet, because for the most part, with these, you can just let the guy get like a minor like running head starts.
Yeah.
It's the next part, which is purely parkour. I'll be getting
So
a tad heated there.
yeah. So why don't you just shoot him?
Because we need him to lead us to where the other thing is. And also I don't think the game would allow us to.
Boo.
Yeah. Shit.
Well, that sucked.
Yep. I'm getting the bad parkour out of the way for later.
Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
It's all intentional, all calculated.
Yeah, it's like when you're gambling or you're playing D&D, and before the session starts, you roll your D20 100 times to get all the bad rolls out of it, and then you threaten that if your dice gives
first
you
important roll of the game, and you get a nat 1.
Guards, to arms! To arms! Kill the assassin!
I can say with certainty though, I do just find that hysterical that whenever you're playing D&D, you will always get bad rolls at the funniest moments.
Yeah.
It's like
You'll also get nat 20s at the funniest moments too.
because like what was it? It's like there's a YouTuber called Shiny Catherine, and her entire channel is just shiny hunting Pokemon.
Yeah.
And one of the things about it is you will you will always find shiny Pokemon at the inopportune time. So like when you're recording or talking with friends while you're recording, usually something will like you'll say something like stupid, and then that's when the shiny will appear.
Yup.
So and like you just can't like cut out the audio because you need that reaction. Hey. Ow. Okay.
Who's ready for a salty crux?
Oh, I'm gonna be so salty. Unless it goes good. Unless it goes good because
You somehow first try it like you did the flying machine.
possibly because I think I told you about this. It was this was the one where I started saying stuff to Ezio that I cannot say.
Oh
in
yeah,
recording.
yeah, you did mention that. That made even you feel uncomfortable.
I'm like, I don't mean it, but every word in my vocabulary, it's like I feel like how oh god, because this is also like it's timed. The time isn't really that bad as long as you can actually not do that.
Not do that.
Yeah. And usually when I mess up, even if it's like right here at the beginning, I always just say, just restart the timer.
So, I'll tell you what. You want to talk about something that's rage worthy? I recently watched the first. I started watching the first stream of a Soul Silver randomizer Nuzlocke.
How fun was that?
Very, because he lost his first run in under 17 minutes. His starter that he ended up with was Togetic.
Solid choice, solid choice.
It had Charm, two other non-damaging moves, and Metronome. So you can guess exactly what happened.
Well, he has to use metronome because that's his only damaging, and as everyone knows, that when you use metronome, it's always self-destruct.
Exactly.
Which
And you know the best part?
what?
He didn't even get to Cherry Grove.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then his second randomized seed, his all three of his starters were that he could choose from were ghost type. He had Duskull, Rotom, or fucking Giratina.
I know my choice.
Well, he did dice rolls to decide what he would get, and the dice decided Duskull.
I would have gone with Rotom.
But, like, seriously, it's like you could have this regular Pokemon, you can have this low tier legendary Pokemon, or you can have Satan.
Because I will say with 100% certainty that in the choices, I would have gone with first, it would have had to have been like Garatina. Then it would have been Rotom because though at times Rotom isn't really the best, it at least has like the most like type coverage.
Yeah.
Because you can just change Rotom's type to or form to whatever you need and just give it Weather Ball.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. It's basically cast form. But yeah, so it's just like that. That was freaking hilarious.
Let's see. Oh. That's fine. Because I'm just going to make my way back.
He metronomed into self-destruct on like his third wild Pokemon battle, and that's amazing.
Oh. Dang it.
And he hadn't unlocked Pokeballs yet, so the argument could be made that he'd be allowed to just continue.
Yeah, I would make the rules because usually the
But
Nuzlocke doesn't start until you get the ability to catch Pokemon.
yeah, but he decided he either decided to go with the hardcore rules, or he just really did not want a Pokemon that could only attack via metronome.
I'm kind of either or. I would say probably didn't want to use a Pokemon that could only attack with metronome.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I got those options, or like that was my choice, I'm like, okay, time to restart.
Yeah, I remember when you and I just by ourselves decided to try and do a randomizer Nuzlocke. The first Pokemon we got was the starter we ended up with was Celebi, and the first move on his list was self-destruct. Because we had randomized literally everything: types, type advantages, the kind of moves that a Pokemon can learn, etc.
That would be a funny thing.
What?
Playing a ROM game where it's reverse shiny hunting. You set the Pokemon to basically be, instead of being
To
1 out of
switch
4.
the luck factors on non-shiny and shiny Pokemon.
Yep.
Hmm.
I think like there was a gift Pikachu that they did like a while ago, where it's like one of the Pikachus with the hats.
Yeah. I know them.
Oh, dang it! And oof. Okay.
You know, I have played through Coliseum and XD Gale of Darkness so many times that if I ever go through them on my channel, I'm honestly considering turning them into randomizers.
Dude, I want
Just because I want to see how weird those games can get.
super weird.
Like, for crying out loud, my first Pokemon in XD could be XD001.
Let's go Espeon. Let's go Umbreon. No, they wouldn't do that. They would not do a let's go to Johto game with Espeon and Umbreon being the starters.
I don't think they're going to do a Let's Go Johto game at all.
They need
I wouldn't mind if they did because it gives them a chance to do it right, but
because like I'm just saying like just the concept of the let's go games, but they don't have to do the catching mechanic. Like,
well, I don't mind the catching mechanic. Just let us battle wild Pokemon.
Yeah.
And let us rematch trainers. Like, let us do those two things. Those are my only notes from Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee.
You can make the argument that you can rebattle
the Elite Four.
And gym leaders.
Yeah, but like I want to be able to rebattle generic people too for grinding purposes.
Yeah. But for the most part, like it is easy to level up your like do grinding from just catching Pokemon.
Yeah, but I don't know. Somehow it feels even more tedious to me than battling.
I can kind of agree with you at times because sometimes you can get like those good throws, and then other times you get like 5 excellent throws with an Ultra Ball, and they don't go in the ball. Because I hate when that happens. Like 5 excellent throws, and it doesn't get in the Pokeball. No, I get annoyed by that. All right. Because we now have that, I think I'll end off this episode right here. In between episodes, I will do the gathering all the treasure chests and the
Yeah, all the treasure chests, all the feathers, all the get down.
all of the stuff that is kind of tedious to show on camera.
Yeah.
So, with that, we'll end off this episode right here. Remember, like, comment, sub, do all that good stuff. Is there any treasure in there? Nope, that's where the codex page was. So, yeah, we'll end off right here. Koga, do you have anything you want to shout out?
You know what? Since we were talking about it, go check out Crux's Let's Go Pikachu run.
I still need to build up some more backlog on that one. But
You gotta buckle down, dude.
yeah, I'll do that later today.
Alright, catch you later, nerds.
Bye, guys.